everyone, and happy February. I don't think I'm alone in saying that January felt like the longest year ever, but we made it. We're here, and we are now in the month of February. Can't really see too much, but I got a little bit of red and some heart-shaped glasses and little things here to kind of get me more into like the festive Valentine's-y February kind of mood. But this is our weekly reading for the first week of February. That is February 2nd, which is the day I'm recording this, through February 8th. That also means we have a brand new deck that we're covering. So now, starting tonight, we are looking at The Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid. I actually have quite a few of her decks. I really love them. I think they're a good way to kind of get a hold of the tarot in particular, but in a way that's not too overwhelming and bit too much for someone who's new to be able to handle. And I consider the illustrations to be what I would call gentle, meaning they're not as foreboding as some card decks can be for some folks. That's why I love using this deck. So we're going to go ahead and knock to clear the energy and open it up. So let's go ahead and shuffle. We are looking at February 2nd through the 8th, 2025 for the collective. How's everybody doing? It's Sunday night here. It's been very quiet, rather peaceful. I hope everyone is doing well, taking care of themselves. This one's determined to come out. Oh, we have the Magician. If you've been following my my individual tarot series where I'm going through each of the major arcana, you know what this one is. We've covered that. It looks a little different here, but it is in fact the Magician. All right, so that's the first one. That's a nice card to kick off a month with. All right, let's see about our second card. Whoa, okay, that one flew out. Wow. Okay. We're getting all major arcana cards. I'm a little like, I'm pleasantly, I kind of bumped the thing. I was so excited. I'm pleasantly spooked, but to get two major arcana cards in one reading is pretty impressive. So again, those of you who have been following the introduction to the major arcana, you're probably very familiar with both of these cards now. We've discussed both of them, just with a different deck, the Chibi Tarot, the Cute Chibi Tarot. So let's see, one more card for the collective. Some of you did not want to get in. Okay, for February 2nd through February 8th, 2025. I already have thoughts about these two coming up. That's pretty amazing that you got two major arcana cards. You guys, I don't think you understand how rare this can be. The only thing that would make this more rare is if we get three major arcana cards. That would kind of blow my mind if that happened. Like, that really would. That's very rare. In case you don't know, there are a set number of cards in the tarot, and there are far more. Okay, you just kind of slipped out. And we have the 10 of Earth. Now, this is, if you are new to tarot or just getting started with it, you're probably looking at this and going, what? I keep bumping this. You're probably looking at this and going, what the heck is the 10 of Earth? So if you notice, there's these little discs here. That represents pentacles. So in this deck, the Good Tarot, whenever you see the Earth, that means does not mean tentacles. It means pentacles. Can you tell it's been a long day? It means pentacles. So this is, of course, anything dealing with, and I've mentioned it sometimes before, physical things here in the earth. That's like money, career, physical things that you desire, things like that. So anything dealing with money, career, tangible items that you can acquire, that's usually 10 of Earth. So to say that you have a really good reading for this week would be an understatement. So I'm going to kind of break each of these down a little bit for those who haven't been following the major arcana line. If you haven't, I'm going to put a little sticker up here at the top because I finally made them into a playlist. Yay me. So you can click on the playlist and go ahead and start, you know, looking into each of these, because this is actually the first one, is the Fool. So we have the Magician, the Fool, and the Ten of Earth, aka the Ten of Pentacles. Very fitting for the kickoff of a new month. But this gives me the feeling that this is more than just a new month kickoff for you guys. This feels very kind of a major reset button was pressed, either literally in kind of like something that's been going on or happening, or mentally, emotionally, spiritually. There's been some kind of like click click that's kind of happened in your head, and you're like, okay, we're doing this now. We are totally doing this. It could be that you came into some sort of realization on your current circumstances and realized, you know what, maybe you thought, I can't keep going in this direction. I can't keep doing what I've been doing. It's time for a fresh start. Maybe you're like, you know what, I've been putting off doing this certain thing that I know I want to do and I know I'm passionate about doing, and now I'm going to go for it. It could be that you've kind of, your hands kind of been forced, and maybe something that you have supposed to have been doing, you haven't been doing, and now the universe itself has kind of brought in stuff like, hey, it's time to step out. So, as I say in the Major Arcana series, the Fool, I start with the Fool because this is it's in the center, and this is actually the first card in the entire deck. This is kind of your kickoff card. This is the card that indicates that you're starting on some kind of incredible journey. As I mentioned when I talked about the Fool, I always compare this card to like Bilbo Baggins when he set off on his first great adventure in The Hobbit. This is kind of that kind of energy. The Magician, which is the second one that pops up, but in this case it's the first, is a reminder that you have everything you need within you in order to be able to do this journey. So if we do this in order, it's kind of you realizing that you have everything you need, you making a conscious decision and effort to set out on that dream, that vision, that goal, whatever it is. And then this saying, and you're definitely heading in the right direction, because it's going to lead you to, at least financially, it's going to lead you to a much better place than you are now. These are amazing cards to get for a first week of them. They're amazing cards to get, period. So I hope if there has been hesitation with you recently, if there has been fear with you recently, if there has been apprehension or confusion or mental fog, emotional fog, spiritual fog on what to do, I hope you see this as a nod from the universe saying, hey, you got everything you need to handle this. You have everything that you need to handle this, and you are going to handle it. Do not sell yourself short. I'm getting a strong feeling of that. Do not sell yourself short. Do not assume that you are powerless. You are far. This is telling me you are far from powerless. You are kind of the opposite of you are not powerless in any shape, way, or form. So don't sell yourself short. Don't think that you are. You are not. And in fact, recognizing that, acknowledging that, and acting on that realization. Now the warning with the Fool, though, is that do not go so far that you go trip yourself, skip right off the edge of the cliff. Because in most of the drawings of the Fool, in the illustrations of the Fool, they're right on the edge of a cliff. So they're not saying, oh, just go jump willy-nilly off a cliff. But it is saying that it's time for you to go out on that journey that you've been meaning to do, that's been sitting in the back, and that nothing but good things will come out of it. That you will be rewarded for taking this leap, for recognizing this, acknowledging this, this road, this path, and not being afraid of it, because you have no reason to be afraid of it. I really hope this is bringing, wow, I'm getting kind of, I'm getting kind of teary-eyed right now. I'm not sure why. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, someone's going to really feel this. Yeah. You have everything that you need in order, whatever it is that you're thinking of doing or hesitant to do, or thinking, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, or I don't know if you have everything you need in order to do it. And if you don't have everything you need, trust that you know how to gather everything that you need to go on this journey that's going to lead you to where you want to go. This is one of the most fortuitous cards to get. in the deck is the Ten of Earth or the Ten of Pentacles. So please don't fear the outcome of this leap. Make sure that it's not make sure that it's a well thought out leap. You know, you can leap with a parachute, you know, kind of thing. Like, don't just leap with a parachute, but leap. Whatever, that's going to mean different things for different people, but leap. You, at this point, I'm getting the phrase, you absolutely have nothing to lose at this point. Like, at this point, it's like, why not? That's the feeling that I'm getting from this. Like, just do it. Just go. Just go do the thing. You know, what's the worst that could happen is this? I mean, the best card to get in the Pentacles as far as like success goes, and that's what you got as the last card in this row. I don't see any negatives here. I see no negatives. Just make sure you don't jump off, you know, without a parachute, so to speak. But you have the parachute. You already have it. You have everything that you need. Go do it. Go be fruitful. That's what this is. Go be fruitful, guys. You don't have anything to be afraid of here. You really don't. You have everything that you need. You have the intelligence, you have the skills, you have the creativity, you have the mindset, you have the courage, you have clearly the universe behind you, backing you, clearly, with this reading. So go for it. You know, go for it. Again, you at this point in the game, I don't think any of us have really, what do you have to lose? Like, go for it. Go for it. I'd rather you take the leap and even if it doesn't go exactly as you want it to go, even if things go kind of, at least you will not look back years from now and be like, oh, I wish I had tried it. I can tell you every leap that I have made, even if it was kind of like bumpy, even if after I made the leap, I kind of fell on a couple of rocks, hit a couple of cacti on the way down, I still never regretted where I landed. You won't regret where you land. You have everything you need. Take the leap. Reap the rewards of that leap. Have courage, you guys. That's it for this week's reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Tell me about what feelings you guys are feeling when you saw this. Because like I said, this at one point kind of made me a little teary-eyed. A bunch of emotions kind of came over me at once, and I was just like, whoa, that's huge. This is a pretty big reading for a weekly reading. This is pretty significant. We have our marching orders, so to speak. So let's do this. As a collective, as individuals, let's do this. Yeah, this will be our deck for the whole month of February, so you're going to get introduced to this deck. And again, it's called the Good Tarot. Not selling it, it's not an ad, I just really like the deck. So yeah, I will see you guys next week. Welcome to February. Be blessed. Bye.